Episode 7, here we go. Let's see how crazy things get.
X9. Morning, team. Have you your orders for me?
Any tips, sir? For first timer?
If I were about to give you, holds whether it's your virgin voyage or your 20th.
Then I'm keen to hear it, sir.
When the ship set sail, be sure you're aboard. Here you are.
Sir.
2 and a month times first month, Mr. Hickey.
Wait, that's Hickey? That doesn't look like Hickey. They said that. He said Mr. Hickey. So... what if we're not even with the real Hickey?
Ask these men to see these bits of who they are as one more threat to them. Go. Let them get some hands behind them before we ask them to do that.
These first miles are some of the hardest miles. We don't know yet if the advance party made it to shore.
Exactly.
The first one cam must be up by now. Maybe that shooting dinner waiting for us.
You don't know if they made it back to shore, Manson.
We would have heard word by now if there was an attack. Somebody would have come back. There's almost 50 of them. It could be attacking now.
If it comes.
It comes.
All you can do is make sure you're not the one at its jaws.
Thank you, Mr. Hickey. I hope I'm still next to you when it comes. Just give me permission for a good shove.
It's been waiting for us to do exactly what we're doing. There's no defenses out there.
There's a choice, Billy.
Ignorance is a choice. As this believing Lieutenant Thurholm is on his way back with help. That these natives are our friends.
God, they all look like corpses.
Gently with that one. Has Mr. Bridgerton seen us today? Aye. The Mandrago is no longer help. I'm sorry for that. Mr. Bridgerton, we'll increase the dose the rest of what we safely can. Or try another remedy, coca wine or a stronger tonic. These might put you in a bit of a haze, but it could be worth it.
Are these our own choices, Cornelius? Are they being made for us?
What are you asking, Billy?
You also told us to let our juice aboard not to scare it. Like when it gets bad, guns pull back, scars dissolve and open back up.
See us any mind? Any more friends?
Am I? We can make a go of it for ourselves, can't we? Small group. With 40 men, we're going to be too slow on that ice. Let me tell you.
Well, the ice will be slow going regardless. But once we make land, it'd be better to wait. Until the larger group holds all the supplies to solid ground.
It would, yes. That gives us time then to think things through. I suspect there are others who'd be friendly to this. Be good to find a few more. Sort the ranks out of this in advance.
We're leaving enough food to see you through winter. Enough coal to last that long as well. To be enough if all of you birth back here. A thaw may yet surprise us. If it does, sail south past King William and hug the shore. That is what we will be doing as well. If you make it back onto the charts at Cape Herschel, sail east into the strait Here, that cuts King William off from the mainland. So the landlocked doors, I believe, open. Either way, go no further. The mouth to Backsfish River is just here. We will signal from the mainland side if we have yet to cross down from the King William side. But if you do not see any sign of us by September 1st, it means we are already inland. And you should turn around and sail hard. Out in the way. Any version of this you realize makes you men the first to complete the passage. I hope it happens side down. The sacrifice that you men are making deserves a great reward.
You needn't worry yourself, sir. If we're to perish, we prefer to do it here, under English blankets, and smelling English coal. Not out there in that void. That's reward enough.
Bid your farewells to the others then. Find our assigned sledge and settle your parcels. This expert captain does a lot. So I've heard.
The men are behind you, sir. Very much behind you.
Friend, mother, lover, all the things they say ship is to a captain, and they miss the only thing that matters. Confessor. This ship knows everything about me, Thomas.
In 37, when George back-wrecked it, tugged it home across the Atlantic, she was barely afloat. No one could believe she kept herself up. She may well triumph.
God, I hate how the ship is moving. Or it's the camera. Or it could be both.
It's probably a little bit.
No, and the ship can tip over any time.
Give the word, Lieutenant Irving.
Forward, men!
No, I'm realizing the intro is kind of not misleading, too. It kind of tells you the whole story right there.
What do you report, Mr. Hartnell? Just more spinning, sir. But we are definitely on Lieutenant Little's tracks. I mean, they're wind-blown and the ridges have shifted a bit, but they're definitely still intact.
He's got a feeling for it, this one.
There you are. Continue to rely on your eyes. Help us find our way safely, Mr. Hartnell.
Yes, sir.
Right, move it up, move the boat.
Lead them off, Lieutenant.
Everyone, thank you, Mr. Hickey.
Mr. Collins, is Mr. Morphin camp near you?
He's in a tent just next to.
You know what I hate? That I can see more in the dark in this show than The Walking Dead.
I know, right?
And it's the same.
Because they're surrounded by ice.
Yeah, but it's also the same people who made The Walking Dead, AMC.
Do everything in the dark.
Mhm. I don't know what is with AMC and darkness.
Yeah. What's the worst of it?
But it does make it more scary in the horror TV show, so I'm not gonna fault them for that.
Just say it out loud.
Right, sir.
Well, you haven't tried with me.
Didn't want to go to Carnival. I compelled myself to go. I compelled myself to do everything now. I have to try to convince myself that there won't be any problems. And then there are.
There are a lot of problems now.
Can the dive help me? Smells of grease. Did you know that? It's a problem to be in my job.
You what?
Afraid. The smell of grease. I can smell it everywhere. Didn't used to think about it at all. Like I saw wood from all the coffins Mr. Honey's built. I find it's not your belly builder. With the wood parts for pianos, I used to play the shavings. Now I have a different sense of that smell. Now I can't stop smelling Carnival.
The smoke, you mean?
More than meat. The boys who died, they were cooking. Like fillets grilling. Some of them were my friends. I was screaming, help them, but my mouth went dry to wet the second I smelled them. I couldn't stop it. I'm sorry for it. My nose and my stomach, they don't know horrible from suffering. But I do. I do.
God, that just made his character tragic.
Right.
Mm.
Sorry to disturb. The matter we discussed, the tins, sir.
What about them?
The hunting parties you proposed. Might they begin now, please?
Out here, on the park. What do you propose we hunt?
Seal bear.
Takes years for a net select to learn how to hunt seal, you know that.
The men cannot continue to eat these tins, sir.
They must. For now. I know it's unhelpful to you.
It's profoundly unhelpful. Sir, Mr. Walsh is preparing the next round as we speak. Every tin consumed, our situation
The
is...
moment we set foot on King William Island, I will commence hunting parties. Who knows? We may get lucky with some caribou. That you and Lieutenant Gore found on a year ago does not mean we can't fare better now.
share a burden, you and I. Keeping this.
I wouldn't be eating anything from the canned food. No.
They have me.
I know.
How much you want to wager that dog's rations are equal to ours?
He's earning his keep, I reckon.
He just stopped her from one of them just stopped her from eating the canned food. I realized.
That's it. Shouldn't you only watch out for the bottom for Lawson? You surely believe you have watched duty if Mr. Goodsire knew you?
Oh, good Christ.
What?
Our sweep this morning was further out than yesterday's dog watching. On Morphine would never have seen it.
What is it? I can't tell.
Looks like a
Ship or something?
yeah. No, it's heads of the.
Can you make out who they are?
Lieutenant Fairholm's sledge party. Who else has seen this? Or knows?
Just us four now, sir.
On pain of a full court martial, no one is to hear of this until such time as Captain Fitzjames and myself decide to share it with the men.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that was the crew they were sent in to go find a way out, like land or water, just to get the rescue crew.
That's all they're made.
Doesn't look like a bear did that either. Looks like man-made. Mm.
We'll have to go up in switchbacks. We should send the first runner group to set the blaze.
Aye, but there's no telling what the other side will give us. I mean, this here might be the handsome face of it. And the hopeful one.
You're right. I'll go first. With James. We'll sight what we sight and report.
You know, James has kind of grown on me. At first, I couldn't stand James, and then now I actually am starting to like his character. You know I'm talking about him, right? Because I kind of agree with him now. He wanted to give the people one last hurrah before
We can spend several weeks here.
things. Oh wow, that was fast.
Every traceable
trip, even for the halest in our party. I never want to feel ice under my boots again.
What are those over there? Hey, no, turn out. Those showing me up.
All these men deserve medals in gold.
Make it out of this. Men deserve every gold thing there is. Did you sight anything at all on your track here?
Saw no signs of the creature. That's your question.
Lieutenant, the grimace is drawn now, but it's not loaded.
How do you mean, Sergeant?
I'd like to recommend arming some additional men in camp. Even with our camp tightly pitched, the size of the perimeter still concerns me. We're only 8 Marines now, and it will be a help to us to bolster our numbers armed.
Who first comes to mind?
We'll put some thought into it. Armitage, he's a crack shot, as is Chris. Lanson's up to it, seems to me. Keely, Coon, Mr. Hickey would be a good help. Well, hold off. Yeah, I recommend that
It'll be a waxing moon tonight, yes? It's a fun.
I'll be able to see miles in every direction.
If something comes hunting us, there'll be time to ring the alarm and arm more men even from sleep. The site was well chosen. But it'd be difficult to surprise us on such level ground. We can revisit this. But for the moment, the armory is closed past arms for Marines and officers.
I can understand why he makes that request, so.
Still, reason is some of those names are not.
Who's that now?
What do you need, Morphin?
It's shoot. What are you doing? Please. Put me down. John. My head. Cut it off. How many others? No one is going to put you down.
I think I already know how this is gonna go.
We are trying to.
Mm-hmm.
Do not. Weapons down. Down.
I have Options, morphine. Things to try. We discussed this ahead of that. Wine of coca, for instance, that will certainly be a tonic for you now we've stopped in camp.
John, if Dr. Goodsir thinks that wine of coca will help, it's worth trying, isn't it?
Never get yourself back to Gainsborough if you don't try everything.
Gainsborough, yes? Where your people are?
Seaman Morphin, lower your weapon. That's an order.
You're clear, Sergeant.
The worst part is he didn't even shoot at him, he just shot down.
Carry Mr. Morphin to the store stand. Bury him in the morning. Lieutenant Hudson, will you oversee it, please?
But again, that's what he wanted, so.
Go back to your tents and try to get some sleep.
Poor good sir. God.
The night you accompanied Mr. Hickey to subdue Lady Silence. Was there more to that story than we've heard? Were others involved, even indirectly? You have my trust, Mr. Hartnell. You needn't answer if it puts you in a corner.
It's not that, sir. There was a fourth man.
Sergeant Tozier?
No, sir. Watch Mr. Armitage.
We'll watch them together if you're willing, Mr. Hartnell.
My apologies, sir.
It's all right, Jobson. Thank you, Mr. Hartnell. We'll speak again.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
You should fetch me and time to dress, sir.
I couldn't sleep.
You should fetch me for that too. I have the drops stocked in McDonald mixed for you last summer.
How does it feel not being fetched for drops or drawers?
Miserable, sir. That is my job. You are slaving away.
You should also know that Mr. Orr reports that Neptune is missing again.
Says he thinks he may have left
The gates are unlocked.
Well, he'll come back when he's hungry. I need to hold a command meeting this morning with Captain Fitzjames and the lieutenants. I'll let you gather them.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
We have an emergency with our tinned provisions, gentlemen. Not just rotting. Dr. Goodsir has discovered a more insidious issue, which has been silently undercutting all of us for years. It's how they were manufactured.
All of the cans. Every single one of them. Hunting parties begin today.
On south, on east. Each party will have 2 officers and 4 mixed men. They will surely have concerns about traveling any distance in such small numbers, but it is a risk we urgently need to take.
And if we're unable to find game, sir?
And we will proceed as we have and keep moving south.
I'll take south. Lieutenant Irving can take east.
You'll stay in camp with Commander Fitzjames and myself. We need to start planning the freshwater parties.
That leaves only 3 lieutenants, sir.
Because it is needed, and because it is deserved, I am making a promotion this morning. An emergency measure, if you will.
You should be telling your people this too.
Wholly sincere.
Maybe it would not. Maybe it would cause less chaos. Yeah.
Much of what we are now doing has never been done so. Don't want there to be any
But I don't think
confusion
some of the
over
people
this.
are dumb now.
This expedition has earned
Because
our trust
I think some of them noticed that you're not eating anything from the canned
in a
food.
way that merits absolute a place at this table. Well, gentlemen, we have a new lieutenant to welcome this morning. James. Let me clarify, Jobson. I mean a 3rd lieutenant. There's some modicum of protocol that must be observed even here.
Look at your face. Congratulations, Johnson.
Well done.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is the first time we're ever hearing about this character, I think. I think. He could have been in any other episode. I just never noticed him.
Lieutenant Johnson. It's best if we keep our talk low.
Very well.
What do you think happened to Morphin last night? What was it?
He was tired of being in pain. It made him desperate.
Because he was ill. Ill how?
Scurvy, I suppose. Enough men are showing assignment.
It's not scurvy.
Dr. Goodsir
Dr.
said.
Goodsir's lying to you. To all of us. As is the captain. And not only about this. What happened to Morphin is happening to all of us. And Goodsir, Crozier know it. And it's going to keep happening as long as we're eating from the tins. Something in them is making us weak and weird, building up in the body.
And how do we know this?
Erebite heard Mr. Goodsir telling Doctors McDonald and Petty something about the carnival. But no one told you.
But if that's true, what can we do about it? We have nothing else to eat.
We're moving further south now. more chance of running into game.
Well, then we'll be spared.
Say we catch a ring seal. Let's say we catch 3. Red meat. Fresh meat. Can get us off these tins. What happened on that day? You finally got a decent plate of meat in front of you.
Saying what I think he's saying.
Yeah, seals.
Yeah, but I'm not, but he could have another meeting by that.
I don't know.
Who's that?
Who? It's Lieutenant Hodgson. It's not a man. But it did belong to him.
What have you done?
Just keep listening. I know this will make sense to you. Maybe only to you. With even this amount of meat, we could have a capital meal. Right now. The 3 of us. We could make it last several days. Under Crozier's plan, we divide this meat into nearly 100 portions, till each of us gets next to nothing. Now, even if we find game, even bigger game than this, with the help of Crozier's Eskimo friends, it would have to be in numbers we can all agree are next to impossible. Crozier's plan is bootless. And you know it.
Oh, blimey. You made a mistake, Misty. This dog was our only alarm against the creature.
It broke its front leg on the rocks. I found it. And I put it down. I'm not asking you to believe me about that.
What are you asking me?
There will be a moment when the numbers make sense to more men. And when that moment comes, we need an officer who sees things clearly.
I'm not a captain. I'm not made of that.
You can be whatever you need to be now. Survival is a nasty piece of business. But we do what we have to do. We reconfigure. We reinvent. We rearrange. Let me be your lieutenant in a new arrangement. Let us get out together. Let's put our hope in our own hands.
This guy's
What I
sick.
have to tell you next, it's going to stamp out most of the hope you've been given.
You know he's talking about cannibalism, right?
Well, yeah.
Mate of mine was stationed on a ship in Baffin Bay for 2 seasons. It's a caribou plus enough for tallow beefers. The taste is strong. And tastes more strongly of what is the animal's diet.
Will there be rocks here then? The word diet comes from the Greek dieta, a way of life.
An hour left before we need to return. Let's cover more ground.
I'll go east. There was Armitage and Spurcock.
Ah, Hickey, you're with me. We'll go south. Walk half an hour, then turn back.
Lieutenant!
I'll be right back. I gotta go use the restroom.
Oh, God. Stay here. I'll approach him alone. We don't want to speak to him.
The captain said so, didn't he?
My name is Lieutenant John Irving of Her Majesty's Royal Navy. John. John. Confío. 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 John. John. My friends and I, we're looking for game. Food? Food, yes. Yes.
Where are they?
I don't know. Looks like they're hallucinating.
No, I meant the people, his friends that were on the mountain. If they were right there.
Thank you. You stay here, please. You stay.
Okay, I don't like where the music's going now. Hickey?
Don't mess up.
Hickey?
What happened? Hickey! Hickey!
What's going on?
Hickey!
Well, we kind of knew that already, did we?
Mr. Walker.
That's me, sir.
Thank you. Head down.
See my signature here. Don't ask me to be. It's like you're smart. Well, I can't have a real. So I thought. Hello. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Cornelius Hickey. Corker's me.
Your new home, Mr. Hickey. Once you've unpacked, check in with Mr. Darlington, the corker. He's on the order.
The order is just below.
Have you been on a ship before?
Not like this one, sir.
Change your pace then.
Change of everything, sir.
So he's not even the real Hickey.
One more.
Yep.